that your new friend? Is this a new friend? Good morning. Welcome to a new vlog. Today is Friendsgiving, which we're having on a Wednesday, well before Thanksgiving. But Thanksgiving for us, it is November 10th. Getting some coffee in me. Husband's run to the store, pick up a few things that I have to cook. I'm doing like roast sweet potato situation, so I need to go ahead and get my face on and my day started. But first I just wanted to show you some skincare that I just got. The second package from Colleen Rothchild arrived. So we have the Colleen Rothchild Sheer Renewal Cream here. Very beautiful. This oil-free Sheer Renewal Cream provides continuous weightless hydration to promote new cell turnover and help minimize the appearance of lines and wrinkles. Its powder finish leaves the skin with a light breathable barrier and offers broad environmental defenses. Gently massage into skin with fingertips on cleansed skin to cleanse skin, neck, and décolleté. For optimal results, layer over your choice of Colleen Rothchild treatment complex. Okay. And I also have the Colleen Rothchild Black Tourmaline Face Primer. I'm excited about this one. This is the Black Tourmaline Face Primer. Preps and primes skin, smoothing the way for an ideal makeup application. The Black Tourmaline powder, known to be a symbol of strength, helps create proactive barrier against environmental stressors. It's real hard to read the tiny writing on here. And pollutants. Fortified with black truffle, rich in minerals to help mattify your complexion while diminishing the appearance of pores and wrinkles. So I'm going to be testing this stuff out today, but I just wanted to show it to you real quick how pretty. This actually comes out black, which is kind of cool. And we got the moisturizer. So I'm going to go ahead and pop the moisturizer on. I've cleansed my skin today, and that is it. And I used the Colleen Rothchild Soothing Toner. Okay, so let's put a little bit of this on and see how this cream feels. It does feel pretty rich and nice. Ooh, yeah, it feels good. Feels like a very hydrating, good moisturizer. It reminds me of the Sunday Riley ceramide cream, just a little bit thinner, even the fragrance of it. But yeah, that's soaking right into the skin. Feels good. So I'm excited to see how this performs under makeup, because this might just be my new daytime moisturizer. Oh wow, it dries down. It really does get like powdery or like tacky. This is going to be great for under makeup. Oh yeah. That is such a lovely finish. Wow, it like basically disappears. Cool. I'm going to do my usual like eye cream now, which is the ginseng from Origin today. Just been into this one lately. And I've just blow dried my hair, by the way, and I have it setting, cooling up in a loose bun to help create some volume. And I'm probably gonna throw a few little curls into it. But I'm doing Glamsgiving. That's my vibe today, and I'm gonna be filming that look. I just wanted to hop on and tell you guys good morning and get started on this look, and then I will be showing you what I'm preparing for food. So yeah, wow. Oh wow, my skin feels nice. That's interesting. Like it really doesn't, it feels like I'm moisturized, but I don't feel it on my face. There's no texture left over or heaviness. Cool. So let's try the primer now. All right, I'm gonna pump a little bit out so you can see it. Do you see? It's black. Cool, huh? Gothic primer. Yes. All right, let's pop a little bit of this on. It's very gel-like, but kind of has a thickness to it. Like it doesn't feel watery. Feels like a nice serum. Pleasant scent. No like obvious scent, but there's just a pleasantness to it. Just pop that everywhere that I would prime. And see how it feels. Oh, it's got that nice kind of tacky feeling right now. Like it's going to be really good for long wear and helping to hold on to makeup. Yeah, ooh. Yeah, it's got that tacky, like, get a grip primer feel. And obviously it does not look black on the skin. Oh, cool. All right, I'm going to come back later and let you know how this wears underneath makeup and how it feels. But so far, this is feeling really nice and kind of perfect. Let's see if I have any, how it did on smoothing. Oh, yeah, it did smooth out my pore area. It definitely looks way more smooth and the fine lines. Wow, quite effective. Very nice to feel so lightweight. I can't see my pores. Hell yeah. This basically did what my L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base does, but such a light formula. There's no heaviness. My skin doesn't feel dry. It just feels so like prepped and ready to go, but it doesn't feel overly matte. It does not feel powdery or dry. It feels like just truly prepped. Okay, I'm gonna go do my makeup and I will see you guys afterwards. All right, Glamsgiving makeup is on. I'm kind of loving it. My hair turned out pretty cute today as well. I have it tucked back because it's time to peel all the sweet potatoes. I've got, I believe, 6 big boys here to peel and then slice up and get them stirred in the oven. I need to preheat the oven while I'm at it. And yeah, I think we'll just kind of time lapse this portion because I'm going to show you how I make this little potato dish, sweet potato dish. And yeah, we're just time lapse through the chopping part. Also, update on that primer and moisturizer. It's good. It's real good. Look at my skin. Can you see it? Poreless. I'm loving it. Okay, so yeah, let's get started. I'm just gonna put me on a video while I do this because I'm gonna be here a while. That is in the oven for an hour and a half. Make sure it's good and cooked through and yummy. So yeah, got an hour and a half to kind of chill. Wait for that to get done. Snack. Try not to eat them all because I want to actually be hungry for dinner. I am not ready to be awake in my framing. Just got wonky. Me and this tripod are having a disagreement. It has gotten all loosey-goosey. It has like a ball bearing type of adjustment and it has gotten loose and now it won't stay. It just flops over. Anyway, I have to kind of deal with this wonky framing. I have another tripod. I just have to figure out how to get it to fit and sort that out. I don't have time to mess with that this morning. But anyways, good morning. It is Thanksgiving morning, so happy late Thanksgiving to you guys, because it's obviously going up after Thanksgiving. I just threw my shirt on. My hair is still kind of air drying from last night. Well, I washed it. It's almost dry. I'm going to throw my skincare on real quick, and we're going to do a pretty little Thanksgiving face, like super fast, and just have us a nice little hangout sesh. And let's put a little bit of toner. Lancome Clear Fugue. I was so not ready to get up. I had my alarm set for 5, and I accidentally turned it off instead of hitting snooze, which I have a horrible habit of doing because I'm half asleep and not looking at what is showing on my phone. So 2 hours later, well, I'll go up at like 6:40 something. I happen to just wake up like, oh shit, need to get up. So it's gonna have me a nice relaxing morning, like I like to do, even if I was sleepy and getting up way too early, and just chill out. Instead, I rush a little bit because we are going out of town today. But we are going to my husband's parents' house today for Thanksgiving. It's what we usually go about every year, depending on if he has to work. But he's actually off this week. Our friend Bird is in town. So they're in the office right now, hanging out, waiting for me. I'm going to go in with the Paula's Choice Niacinamide 20% treatment. I'm doing a 30-day challenge with this, and I'm on, I think a weekend. I think I've been using it for about a week now. And this is supposed to dramatically reduce the look of pores and reinforce elasticity. So far, you're supposed to use it, obviously 30 days, so. And I took a before picture, so we'll see how that turns out. That is actually in partnership with Paula's Choice that I'm doing that, so. But I do like, this feels like very moisturizing. I like the way it feels on my skin. And it's actually really cold today. I love when the holidays are like super cold. It's just so, like, it feels like it's just supposed to be. So I'm gonna wear my little orangey, like, kind of, it's got a bit of like pink in it. It's like a deep russet peach shade turtleneck, and I'm going to do a pretty little eye look that matches it. Nothing too complex or anything. Just kind of quick and easy because I, again, don't have a ton of time. I'm going to go with my, I'm trying to use up this. I've got like maybe one more use, possibly 2 in here. Need to use it. I keep wanting to use my new skincare and neglecting the stuff that I need to use up. As SPF in it as well. I always put like whatever's left like in between my fingers and stuff, just back of the hands. Because they need the anti-aging too. I'm gonna, hopefully, the palms of my hands better look fucking young by the time I'm in my 70s. Considering the amount of retinol and skincare that gets used there. They ought to be pristine. A little bit of eye cream. I'm going to go in with the ginseng one. Refreshing cream to brighten and depuff. Girl, I need that this morning. Anyways, it's been a bit since I checked in or vlogged. I think the last thing I checked in, which I even forgot to like show you the end result of my sweet potatoes that I made. That was like 2 weeks ago. I got a little bit sicky in between there, probably from just being around people, which are not usually around a whole lot of people, and we had the Friendsgiving thing. So I was a little under the weather for a bit. It wasn't the Rona or anything like that. So I ended up just taking some time off to feel better, and then it just kind of fell off vlogging, which is what usually happens. I just kind of forget about it and get distracted. And I was not feeling very good. Not at all. But I did go to a festival in between there, which I'm still kind of like, yeah, walking around a festival is a bad idea. I thought I was all better. Yeah, you're just like weak and tired after you've been sick, and you're just like, oh, my energy levels are not there yet, and it's hard to sleep. And we went to the sugar festival and I got 2 candles I do want to show you. They're so pretty. What else? It was really nice day. We went with my husband's mom and his sister, which they drove all the way up to go to this. So that was really nice just to spend a little time together. And we went and had lunch. But yeah, that's about it that you've missed. I took my Christmas decorations out yesterday. We're gonna go with the Better Believe It foundation and concealer in one. I need a primer first. What primer am I using right now that I'm trying to use up? Let's use the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. That today seems like a good day to use that. Oh, this has SPF 15 in it too. I didn't notice. I'm also like, what's the point of just an SPF 15? Go ahead and like put me a 30 at least in something. 15 ain't doing me no good on this ginger skin. But it's better than nothing, I guess. Oh, I forgot how lowly this feels. But I'm actually doing my face first. Because I'm not doing a complicated eye look, so. And just try not to take forever. Oh, it feels so good on the skin. Alright, now I'm going to take my Physicians Formula. Better Believe It. Kind of let that soak in for a minute. I did pick up the L'Oreal True Match Nude Serum Foundation. I'm really looking forward to testing this out. I swatched it on the back of my hand and it looked really nice. And I don't know, I'm really just very intrigued by this, especially at that price point. And I did get another one of the Lip Fetish from Milani. I got the shade Secret. So I have 2 more that I need to get. It's like collecting Pokemon to me at this point. What's in stock? Which ones am I missing? I'm missing the 2 lightest shades. And they had that one in stock at my Walgreens yesterday. So I grabbed it and I grabbed that serum foundation because they had 1 left in my shade. It's like, oh, heck yeah. We'll test that out. I'm just so intrigued. Because I've heard like either people are in love with it or they're kind of meh about it. And the people that I've seen loving it are people that tend to enjoy the same type of foundation as, or same type of products. I am definitely going to be giving that a go in the coming week. And yeah, so got all my Christmas out though. Did that yesterday. And I've got to order some Christmas lights. Got them in a cart. Just haven't ordered them yet. Because I was too lazy to get up and get my debit card. I had to find Christmas lights with black strings. Because my Christmas trees are black. And green strings would look like shit on that. So I had to do a little Googling. I just ended up Googling string lights, black wire, and these came up. So I'm gonna get 3 strings because I might add another string to my pre-lit tree as well because I feel like it could use some more lights. I also found some honeybee Christmas lights. Well, they're not really Christmas lights, they're actually outdoor lights, but they're small and they're, you know, battery packed, waterproof. This is they're like for balconies and, you know, garage or like patios, that kind of thing. But I thought they would be so cute on one of the trees. So I've added those to my cart as well. I was just looking through like string lights and there they were. And I was like, oh my goodness, these are precious and they would be so cute on a Christmas tree. So I did add those to the cart. I also need to get some more ornaments. But I got some time on that. If I get a Target trip in at some point. Y'all, I watched the Cowboy Bebop live action. And this is coming from somebody who only knows that a corgi exists and that Cowboy Bebop is an anime. I'm not an anime person. Like, I've just never taken the time to watch them. Which I know that I would end up enjoying Cowboy Bebop if I sat down and watched it. Same with Ghost in the Shell. Like, they're on my list of things I want to watch because I love that cyberpunk vibe, and then like this one being like bounty hunters and space cowboys. Like, oh yeah, that's the kind of books I read. It's just nothing but that kind of stuff. So I do need to actually watch the original, but I did watch the live action and I enjoyed it. As somebody who knows nothing about the universe really, other than there is a corgi. and they eat a lot of noodles. And the only reason I know that much is because a roommate I had years and years ago was a really big fan, and I remember him trying to cook like cowboy bebop recipes, and that's the only reason I know that, like, noodles. That show will make you want noodles so bad too. I was wanting to chain smoke and eat noodles after watching the first episode. I did get my noodle fix last night too. We went and had Genghis, which is like one of those buffet type restaurants where you have everything's raw and you put it in your bowl and then they cook it all on a huge hibachi for you. But you build your own bowl basically with raw ingredients, which is very weird and kind of gross. Like, I can't stand it with the chicken out and the meat. I always have to wash my hands immediately. But anyway, let's try and get this arm and jawline blended in. And it's got my noodle fix there because they have, where you can choose like udon noodles, rice, regular noodles, like lo mein noodles. You could do cabbage as your base and make it like healthy. But anyway, I got udon noodles. I love udon noodles. I really enjoyed the cinematography. I can't speak to this story, like, I don't think, you know, I'm pretty sure it was inaccurate, of course, because they never get these things accurate. But I think from my novice perspective of somebody who knows nothing about, or not even novice, just from my perspective, somebody who knows nothing really about the universe of the actual show, I enjoyed it for what it was. Like, the way it was filmed, the music was really cool, the aesthetic and the whole vibe of it. Loved it. I don't know how accurate the characters are or storyline or any of that. You know, coming from somebody who knows nothing about all that, I really enjoyed it. So I am gonna try to watch the actual anime. Let's do a little concealing action. I don't need much concealer with that foundation because it is so full coverage. Let's take a little bit of a CC hydrating. Just a tiny bit. I still think that the triangle is the more flattering placement on myself, and then just pulling it far out. Just, you know, depends on your face shape what looks good on you. And on like no makeup days, I'll do the inner and outer corner thing, but I don't feel like that's my most effective way that I could do concealer. I totally forgot to prime my eyes, and I'm just going right over them. So I'm probably gonna have some creasing later on today. Pumpkin, what's she doing? She's rolling around on the carpet. That's like her favorite thing to do, is roll around in the carpet in here. It's the only room we have carpet in, because she thinks carpet's all indoor puppy pad, or she thinks it's indoor grass. Stubborn. Dachshunds are the hardest to house train. But anyway, she's over here rolling around, acting like a goober. She loves to just like rub her little face and stuff into the carpet, and she's happy little camper over there. It's always hard to do makeup when you got a turtleneck on. It's like you need to blend it down, but you can't really blend it down because your turtleneck's in the way. It's night when I'm sleepy, I just like blank on what I'm supposed to be doing here. I'm gonna sit around my under eyes and eye area and T-zone. So I'm gonna go with some creams in a minute, but I just want to get that area set. You know, I'm gonna use my Bioterry powder. I think that's a good powder for today. I was just talking to Donna here on YouTube, my new obsession about the Bioterry powder, because she got her some, and I was like, it's a good powder. It's such a good powder. So I was giving her all kind of tips and tricks and talking about how to use it and stuff. That pressing it into the skin really is the magic with this one. Just press her in. I like how Michelle Wong, she applies it with her fingers and presses it in. It's like, that's interesting way of doing it. Not something I would have thought to do. Like, I do other stuff with my fingers, but not my powder. That's what I love watching different YouTubers because you learn new techniques. Like I was watching Mallory Brooks last night. She just posted like her cozy holiday glam makeup, and the way she was doing her smoky eye, she was just showing a little trick she does for her hooded eyes. I was like, that's genius, and I'm gonna try that too. Let's do a bit of cream contour. We're gonna go with Patrick Ta. She's statuesque. Contour situation to get a little structure back in this face. Now I'll take a Halo Pro and just dust that across the rest of the face lightly. I think we're gonna rent, oh no, we were gonna rent Dune tonight, but it is not gonna be out until like December 2nd to rent, unless you have like HBO Go or something, whatever. I've been dying to watch that. I'm a fan of that kind of stuff, sci-fi, all that. I like Dune. I like the original. And everybody's like, it's good, it's so boring. It's about the new one. I'm like, did you guys watch the original? It's boring as shit. I like it, but my god, I mean, it took me tries to get through it when I was younger because I'd fall asleep. But it's a good story. I was actually terrified of it when I was a kid. On the same VHS that I had, I think it was Return of the Jedi, recorded off of USA on. I'm aging myself. I was little, okay, I was like 3, but I knew how to work the VCR. And anyway, on the same VHS, Dune was on. Also recorded off of USA. And I would accidentally like fast forward too far, rewind too far into the VHS, and would catch a glimpse of like the guy in the tank that looks like a vagina. Terrified. And the sandworms. Terrified. I was always kind of scared of sandworm things. Like I was scared of Tremors when I was little, that movie. I was scared of sandworms and Beetlejuice. I don't know why. I think it was mostly Tremors that got me. Which I realize is a funny movie, but when I was little I did not see the humor in that. Okay, I'm just taking the powder side of the Patrick Ta, the bronzer. I was very much a little chicken when I was little. I was scared of everything. Dark Crystal. Absolutely terrified of Dark Crystal. Obsessed with the Labyrinth though. Or with Labyrinth, but Dark Crystal? Hell no. I still won't watch. Like the new one? I tried. It just, it bothers me. It makes me feel queasy. I don't like the Skeksis. They make me nauseous. But I was obsessed with Labyrinth, and like the goblins didn't bother me. Like they made me a little uneasy, but wasn't like terrified of them. Like I was the Skeksis. I think a lot of us could say David Bowie in the Labyrinth was our first crush, to put it lightly. First time you felt some things, felt some type of way. Oh, that was my first like feelings. It was Mr. David Bowie in the Labyrinth. Blush. I'm just gonna go with Do We Know Her? I'm just gonna take the powder side, probably. I don't know. I'm just gonna use the same brush. And I don't usually do like my blush, definitely before my eyeshadow and stuff, but I know the colors I'm going in with, and they're things I've used together before, so I can kind of just know that I work together. I just feel like deja vu. That's so weird. I've been real into some blushy cheeks lately. You ever have something just pop in your head that you haven't thought about in a million years and you just get pissed off all over again? That just happened. It's like, hey, fuck you, kind of thing. Just out of nowhere. Yep. Alright, I'm gonna put my brows on, because my gosh, I'm driving myself crazy with eyebrows. Anyway, if you have already Cowboy Bebop fan and you know are familiar with the original and have watched the new live action one, let me know what you guys think of it. I'm curious. I need to ask my friend who is a huge fan how he felt about it. He hasn't put anything on Facebook, which usually if he hates something, he's pretty vocal about it. Unless he just hasn't gotten a chance to watch yet. Yeah, let me know how you feel about it. And is the anime available streaming somewhere? Like, is that on Netflix? I have been meaning to find Ghost in the Shell streaming for like years and just haven't. And I'm familiar with that one story and everything. And I've seen some of it. I just want to sit down and like really watch it. But you know what I'm watching right now though? Seinfeld. I got so excited when I saw they had added that to Netflix. I binged it, oh goodness, about 4 years ago when it was on Hulu. I went through and watched it twice all the way through. And I've always enjoyed Seinfeld. Like I grew up with that show. It means more to me than like Friends and does. Like I'm more of a Seinfeld girl rather than a Friends girl. I think you can definitely like categorize yourself into like what sitcom you enjoy more. I'm a Seinfeld kind of gal in wings. I'm binging Seinfeld and have laughed so much at it. I'm like 5 episodes in the first season and just forgot how funny and just so trivial and funny it is though, and just oddly relatable and so weird, like the 90s humor. It's so different than like comedy now. It's very nostalgic watching it. Okay, I'm gonna jump over to my Vive Essentials palette and I'm gonna go in with the shade Cozy, which is basically the color of my shirt. I picked that up on a Sigma E25. And I'm just gonna pop that right here. We're gonna run that through the crease and transition and lid, just all over. And I didn't my nose spray today. I'm still sniffly. It's like it takes a little bit to kick in. I woke up super congested with allergies. My husband too. We both have like horrible allergies. I think we need to get like our house checked for allergens or something. Like when you're on prescription allergy medication, like my nose spray is prescription. Yeah, I woke up sneezing. That's usually what wakes me up is sneezing. Like it just hits me at a certain time of day every day. Like, oh, it's our morning sneezes and sniffles. We gotta get up for a minute and do our nose spray and try to be able to breathe to lay back down. As soon as I lay down, I get so congested, especially if I lay on like one side. Well, my eustachian tube or whatever it's called just completely collapses on me, so it's also fine. So I can't lay on my right side very often or for very long. Sometimes I can get like the right position and it doesn't happen, or if my nose isn't stuffy, it's fine, but just very inconvenient. This color is so perfect with this shirt. What's so funny is that now I add a little depth around the eyes because my nose looks a bit washed out. I'm going to take a, what is this? This is a Morphe 433. I think that'll do. I'm going to take a little bit of Delicious and we're going to tuck that in the outer corners and into the crease. I'm pretty sure I've done a tutorial basically on this look. Are you kidding me? I have Highwaymen stuck in my head again. Why? Why? What keeps making me think of that song? Now, let me jump, I think, to this Nude Mood palette here from ColourPop. I want to take a little bit of the shimmer shade in here called Wink Wink, which is like this kind of pretty kind of golden, shifty, super shock shade. I want to put that on the inner part here. So this one needs to be a sparkle. Something to catch the light. And on the inner corner. I'm just going to diffuse that though. And a little bit of the liner along that upper lash line. Yep, that's the word. Just a kind of tight line and add some definition. Just right up there. Mascara, I'm going to use the Beauty Counter Think Big. I think that is the eyes complete. I'm done messing with them anyways. Just gonna touch up the brows now. I'm gonna use a bit of my Pear Soap and some setting spray. And I'm gonna go ahead and do my lips real quick. I think I'm gonna use Eclair from Jason Wu. Just something nice and soft. Kind of easy makeup. Alright, easy lip. Line the lips with Max Spice. Go with my little brow pen here. And just add a few little hairs, fill in some bald patches. As I like to do. Alright, and that's the makeup done. And I think I'm trying to see what the state of my hair is. What I want to do to it. I think I'm going to just go through it with my waver really quickly. So it doesn't take but a minute to do. It just gives a little bit of something to my hair. So it doesn't look so... Took a little texture spray through. Man, talk about old lady smelling hairsprays. Kerastase. Oh, this smells like an old lady. But I kind of like it. Because I am an old lady. Okay. That's the best we getting out of the hair today. Put on a little bit of Gucci Bloom. And earrings. Alright, I just have to throw my pants on now and a cardigan that I'm planning to wear over this. And we'd be ready to go. And of course the shoes. Alright, I will show you the finished outfit in just a minute.